Hey everyone, it is time for my July favorites, and I didn't have any fails that stood out, so they're just favorites, and I will go ahead and get started. I feel like there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's kind of, but I don't know. I always feel like that. Every time I film a July favorites, I feel like there's not a lot or like they're boring, but you guys seem to enjoy it, so I guess I'll keep doing these. Okay, so the first product is a hair product, and I don't usually include hair products, so you know when I mention one, I feel like it really is a standout product. So this first one is the Victoria's Secret Straightening Hair Gel. It's from the So Sexy line, and I have two of these. One of them I'm almost done with, but I rediscovered this probably about 3 weeks ago. And what I love about the So Sexy line is, number one, it smells really, really good. Your hair always smells so good with anything that you use from that line. But what I like about the straightening hair gel is that when I put it in after I shower and I comb through my hair, I feel like in the morning when I straighten my hair, I don't have to spend so much time going through it. It just makes straightening my hair really, really quick. My hair smells good and it works. So really enjoy that. Okay, the next item is a skincare item that I have a full review on. And so I just want to talk about it really quickly, but it's the Paula's Choice Resist BHA 9. And this was such a little miracle worker for me in the month of July because I had some acne scars right here, about 4 of them on my cheek. Now I have some over here that I'm trying to get rid of, but I had about 4 here, and I mean, within a matter of a week, it diminished them, and then within a couple of weeks, it significantly diminished them. So really, really good at fading those acne scars. I would highly recommend this, and I will link the review down below so that I don't keep blabbering about this. So that will be down below for you. Now for face items, this one I actually didn't purchase. I got this from my mom. One of my mom's sisters gave her a whole bunch of makeup. So I went through and went through everything and then just picked out some items that either my mom wouldn't have a clue as to how to use it, or that she just wouldn't use. So this was one of the items that I pulled out, and it's the Pur Minerals Color Correcting Primer. I don't even know if they still sell this, but it's definitely worth checking out if they do. So this color is in peach, and you can see it definitely has a tint to it, and it has a nice pump to it. It just seems to do what it's supposed to do and preps my skin for my foundation and just evens out my skin tone. So very, very happy with this. Okay, and then we'll move into eyes, I guess. One of the eyeshadow palettes, or quads, I guess, that I have been enjoying is from the drugstore, and Rimmel has come out with a bunch of new little eyeshadow quads, and I really, really like them. There is probably about 3 that I want. This is one of them, and this is in the shade 019 Sun Safari. Let me open it up for you. And the colors are just really, really pretty. So you have like this ivory color, and then you have a kind of like a gold, and then I would say that has some pink. So it's kind of like a pink, but it's not a full-on pink, and then a taupe. So let me show you these swatches. Okay, so those are the colors right there. They're really, really nice and perfect for summer. Okay, next for eyes is a highlight shade that I just forgot about, and I know so many people used to talk about this color so much, and I pulled it out again, and I just really like it. I feel like it is one of my favorite highlighting shades, and for eyes, I don't even know if I said that, but an eyeshadow that's a really good highlighting shade that nobody seems to talk about anymore, but it's this shade right here. This is the shade Vanilla from MAC, and so it's like an oldie but a goodie. This is just the Favi Eyes 1 quad, but this one came in it. They do sell it by itself, but Vanilla is just such a great highlight shade, just a really good go-to color. It doesn't have shimmer, it's just, it works. So I rediscovered that for the month of July. Other favorite eyeshadows that I enjoyed is actually a combination. This right here is a paint pot from MAC, and it is MAC's Constructivist, and it's kind of like a brown taupe shade. I don't know, there it is right there. It's a very, very deep brown. And so I love wearing this with several eyeshadows over it. I think this is just such a great color of cream shadow. There it is right there. But the eyeshadow that I really enjoyed wearing on top of it is from Buxom, and it's Mutt. So it looks like this, and here is the actual eyeshadow. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a bronzy taupe maybe. There is Mutt right there. If you don't have this, I would highly, highly recommend this color. It's really, really pretty. So I'll do the swatch by itself, and that way you can see the color if you're not familiar with it. So There's Constructivist and there is Buxom's Mutt. Okay, and the last eyeshadow that I rediscovered and fell in love with all over again were the eyeshadows from the Burberry line. I've been using these a lot in the month of July. I would say these shadows are the ones that I turn to the most for the month of July. And this shade in particular, I just absolutely love. I know that you're probably all familiar with it, but this shade is so great. It's so easy to use. You just use a primer if you use a eyeshadow primer, and then just put this all over the lid and into the crease and you're done. It's just one of those shades that you can just blend it into the crease lightly, pat it all over the lid, build it up, use a fluffy brush, whatever. It doesn't matter what brush you use because this color is gorgeous either way. So this is the shade right here that I'm talking about, and this one is called Midnight Brown. So there it is there. And this is just a really deep brown with like a hint of taupe, I would say. So there it is. There's the swatch of that. Hopefully you guys can pick it up. And it just has a beautiful like satin finish. So it's a beautiful finish of an eyeshadow. They blend like a dream and they're just gorgeous. So very happy with this rediscovery for the month of July. Okay, also sticking with eyes kind of in the eye area is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this is in the shade medium. I was using this a lot last year and then just have been working on finishing other items up, but I went back to this because I really do miss it and I like it. It works really well. It's what I'm wearing today and it's really affordable, and it does what it's supposed to do and it just works well. So this is a little duo right here. You have the wax right here that you apply first and then the powder on top, and it does come with a little brush. It has like an angled tip and a little fluff brush right there, which I do use the fluff brush. Sometimes when I'm in a rush, I will use this one and just kind of pat it on, but I have an angled brush that I use for that. But the duo is just really good and it works well. And I feel like my brows look their best when I use this. So I don't know, maybe that's all in my head, but I really like it. And in my mind, they look better than when I use a pencil. So it works and I like it and it's affordable. Okay, let's move on to lips. First, there are two lipsticks that I wore a lot in the first couple of weeks, I would say, of July. And it was just always one of these that was being reapplied because I keep these in my purse. So whatever I walked out with in the morning, this is what I reapplied with. So it was always one of these. The first one is the lip butter from Revlon. This one is in Juicy Papaya. This color in particular is just a really nice, very pretty peach, and it can go on sheer or you can build it up a little bit, and it just seems to work with every single look I wear. So love that. And again, this one stays in my purse. This one I have taken out just because it's so hot outside and I especially don't want this one to melt because it's so expensive, or more expensive I guess than a drugstore lipstick. So this one is from the Too Faced La Creme line, and this one is called I Want Candy. I have used this one a lot. And so this is what it looks like. I have heard that this is a dupe for MAC's Viva Glam Cindy. I don't know if that's true. I do have Viva Glam Cindy, but I haven't swatched them next to each other. So anyway, there it is right there. It's kind of like a, I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure I'm way off in the description. I'll probably annotate somewhere here what the actual description says, but love the finish on both of these. As usual, you know that I love lipsticks that have a nice shine finish, and both of these do, so I don't have to reapply a gloss throughout the day. It just gives it a nice shine, and the colors are great. They go with everything. So love those for the month of July. A rediscovery for me is unfortunately a limited edition color, but if you have it, maybe this will serve as a reminder to pull it out. And it was from the limited edition, I don't even know what it was called, Maybelline line. And this one is called Afternoon Tea. I do love nude nuances, but I did wear this one more in July. This one or the next lip combination that I'm going to talk about in a little bit, whenever I wanted a nude lip. So this is Afternoon Tea, and it's not really a nude, it's more on the mauve, kind of like a mauvey rose color, but really pretty. And again, I just forgot how great of a color it is. So there it is right there. The next two, one of them I purchased at the CCO, but I believe it is a permanent color on Sephora, on Sephora's website, and I'm pretty sure you can find it in store, but I don't guarantee that, but I know for sure online. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick Intense Moisturizing Lip Color Balm, and this is in Curviest Caramel. It is a beautiful, beautiful, kind of like a nude pink color. So there is Curviest Caramel right there. And it is a caramel. I would say that it has some pink tones to it though. Very, very pretty. And the lip gloss that I like to wear on top of that was actually on clearance at Target a few weeks ago, and I didn't realize why it was on clearance until I opened it. The packaging is actually cracked and it is very, very messy. I have to keep this one standing on top of my vanity because it's cracked and it makes a mess. But I love the color. I definitely want to go back to Target and see if they have another one of these that's not broken. I have seen this online as well, and I'm thinking about going and purchasing that one online because I love the color so, so much. It's just a great color. So this is the Napoleon Purdy, I don't even know how to pronounce that, set. That's what it looks like. And this lip gloss is in the shade Mykonos. Okay, so there it is right there. That's the name of it. That's the color. It has a beautiful kind of like a pearl or luminous finish to it. Let me go ahead and swatch this one so you can see what it looks like. It does have a brush applicator, and it's just a really, really nice gloss. Very, very opaque, and I love the color. I love this color by itself, and I love it on top of Curviest Caramel. But again, the color is beautiful. I would highly, highly recommend this color. If you like colors like this, again, kind of like a mauvey brown, mauvey rose kind of color. I would say it's definitely more on the mauvey rose side, but if you love colors like this, I would highly, highly recommend it. So there it is right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And it has a beautiful high shine finish. Okay, two eyeliners that I wore pretty much all month of July. I don't think I wore anything else, but these two, I've really been into eyeliner colors that are not black or brown. So anything that's kind of like in between or not so stark, I've really been enjoying. So the first one is from MAC. I do have a blog post up on that. I will link that blog down below for you, but this one is a MAC Kohl Power Eye Pencil, and this one is an Orpheus. So it's the colors, I'm not even going to show you what it looks like there because it's kind of deceiving. But when you actually swatch it, it's like a black, brown, gold, I don't know. Very, very pretty, almost like a khaki, I don't know, like khaki and black matte, I guess. I don't even know if that's a good description, but, and again, it doesn't look so harsh, so I really, really like it. I believe that this is a limited edition color, so if you want something like this, then go get it before they sell out. Okay, the next eyeliner is also one of those colors, not black, it's not brown, it's more of like a khaki green, and it's from Urban Decay. I really had to pull these out because I don't use these as much as I should, and they're the 24/7 Glide-On pencils. This one is in the shade Stash. So there it is right there. Okay, the last two items are cheek products, and one of them I haven't used in months and months and months, and that is the e.l.f. blush, and this one is in Pink Passion. And I am going to do a blog post comparison on this one and the Bobbi Brown Pale Pink because a lot of people say that they're dupes, so I'll let you know whether I think they're dupes or not on my blog post coming up this week. So there is Pink Passion. It's just a really, really bright bubblegum pink color, and even though it looks really bright, I have it on top of a peach blush today. It just gives that really nice flush to your cheeks, and I just put it on like the apples of my cheek and then let the other blush underneath just, I don't know, be normal, I guess. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, that's it right there. It's a very cool toned pink, very, very pretty. Are these super duper long lasting? No, but they last, I would say, enough to get you through most of your workday. And again, for what I do, I don't need a blush to be lasting 16 hours. So it's fine for me, but there's the color right there. Beautiful, beautiful pink. Okay, and the last blush is from NARS, and this one is Amore, and I just forgot how great of a blush this is. I mean, I love NARS blushes anyway, but the color itself is so, so beautiful. So that is NARS Amore, and I would say it is kind of like a rosy peach color. I don't know. I'll put the description over here as well because I'm really bad with that, but just a really, really great color. So that will do it for my July favorites. I hope that you enjoyed that. Comment down below and let me know what some of your favorites were, or if you have a question over any of this or you want to review, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.